Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today bringing you my review for Assassin's Creed Unity, the Xbox One, PS4, and PC only Assassin's Creed game. So let's get this started and talk about the story. Arno Dorian is easily my favorite assassin since Ezio, without a doubt. He is charming, funny, and caring. He has the correct motivations to be involved in this story with the Assassins versus Templars. It's a very entertaining story full of twists and turns, but unfortunately once it hits sequence 10 out of the 13 available, the story just derails and feels so rushed in its final hours. That's not to say it's a bad conclusion, because it wasn't, but just everything felt so crammed when it had such great pacing throughout the game. Anyways, in this story, naturally you have to assassinate people, as you'd assume. Unity introduces open levels to the Assassin's Creed series, where the player can choose how to infiltrate and at one point how to eliminate your targets. It's a fresh change as there are multiple ways to enter buildings and approach your targets, but there's one key issue with this design choice. During these missions, there are optional objectives you can complete to help make your mission easier, but instead of leaving it to player discovery and deciding if it can help your mission or not, Unity decides to mark these tasks on your map, and it makes it feel more like an obligatory checklist rather than an option. Now let's take a look at the gameplay. There's a new focus on stealth. Levels are designed to encourage this playstyle, and it's enforced even more considering enemies are just quick and ruthless in combat and they just mob the hell out of you. Yeah, no more taking on 20 plus guards and counter killing all of them with ease. Chances are you'll want to stay out of combat though, because the animations when Arno attacks are still just so shabby and fake looking. But if you ask me, I like this change overall. It should be a stealth focused franchise in my opinion. I did notice some occasional audio bugs and frame rate dips when I was running around the city, but it didn't happen often enough to ruin the experience, so don't worry about that. Also, some loading screens when fast traveling were very long, which I felt was kind of odd for a game claiming it's next gen. And I did falter the map once, but that's it. None of this stuff ruined my experience, but I felt that it happened and it was worth mentioning. Now, here's a huge thing for Assassin's Creed, customization. It plays a huge role in this game. You can customize your Arno the way you want, ranging from what weapons you carry to what you wear. Now, choosing weapons should be familiar to anyone who has played Assassin's Creed in the past, but in Unity you can't carry every weapon you unlock, such as in previous games, thus making you choose one melee weapon and one range weapon to tailor to your playstyle. As for armor, each piece is cosmetically different from one another, and each offers various stat bonuses and their own upgrades. It's a fresh change of pace and makes your assassin different from the ones you meet in co-op online. And yes, you heard that correctly, co-op is new to Assassin's Creed Unity, and I have to say I enjoyed my time with it. There are various co-op missions you can tackle with your friends, or you can just explore the city of Paris together. It's good fun, but you also have to make tactical choices when playing through these missions. Now, while we're talking about side content, some new additions stood out to me, such as the murder mysteries and the Paris stories. In the murder mysteries, well, the name basically describes it. You solve murder mysteries. And the Paris stories are basically the game's name for side quests. Some narrow down to basic fetch quests, but some are actually surprisingly interesting. Naturally, there is still your massive amount of collectibles that you'll spend plenty of hours obtaining if you're a completionist, and judging by the size of the map, yeah, you'll be pretty damn busy. Now, speaking of that, Paris is huge. Ubisoft has been claiming it's been built to a 1-to-1 scale for the most part, and that's awesome because it shows. But not just size, it's also beautiful. The textures, the design, the everything. It's just great to stop and look at every now and then. Now, while Paris is also big, it's also super impressive how many people can fit on screen, and the game will just run fine. It really brings the French Revolution to life as you encounter these countless mobs of people while exploring the city. Now it's time for my verdict. Overall, Assassin's Creed Unity ranks in at number 3 for my list of favorite Assassin's Creed games, next to AC4 at number 2 and AC2 at number 1. Its focus on stealth and customization is a fresh change for this series. Paris is gorgeous and fun to traverse, and co-op is a neat addition that actually works. It's a game that you shouldn't pass up if you own a next-gen system or love Assassin's Creed, but is not worth rushing out and buying a console for. If your wallet is already set on buying other games during No Money November, then stick with those games, as Assassin's Creed Unity isn't anything that'll blow you out of the water. I'd say rent it, but there's just so much to do that I can't imagine doing everything it has to offer in a week. If anything, keep it on your Christmas list at the very least. Anyways, that's my Assassin's Creed review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.